Hello guys, welcome back to the channel once again. Today I'm super mega excited to be sharing this video with you guys because today we're gonna be talking about Netherlands, in this case Dutch lesbian content, movies, TV shows. To be honest, this was actually one of the hardest lists that I had to do because it was so difficult to find, content from this country. But after a lot of research, I finally found some good content for you guys to go watch. But before we get into more details, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and also let me know your personal opinion down below in the comments because it's super important. And I've also activated the stickers just in case any of you would like to make a small donation. So let's get right into it. So first we're gonna start off with Any Plus. This one is actually a series and it was released in 2018. This is a Dutch drama television series that is set in Amsterdam. It follows the love life of Annie, a 24-year-old lesbian. It has 2 seasons available. In season 1, Annie moves into her own place and unexpectedly actually run into her ex-girlfriend. And during season 2, Annie seems to have things going for herself. She actually got a job at a creative agency and she starts dating another girl. So there's a whole lot going on when it comes to Annie's personal life, career, and everything that she has set for herself. This one is actually one of the most popular Dutch lesbian content out there, so I just had to put it as number 1. And then we're gonna move on to Silver Haze. It's a British/Dutch co-production drama film. The film follows a 23-year-old Frankie, a nurse who is actually obsessed with a thirsty revenge and need to assign guilt for a traumatic event that happened 15 years before. Is unable to build any relationships until she falls in love with her other patient. That's actually one of her patients, Florence, and it was released in 2023. It's basically a new movie that will be coming very popular very soon. So if you guys haven't watched Silver Haze yet, stay tuned. I will definitely be doing a review on it because it really caught my attention. And then we have to move on to Nude Area. This is a 2014 romance drama. It is actually 1 hour and 22 minutes long. It follows the story of a portrait of a female seduction feature, a Dutch girl from posh Amsterdam South who has a crush on a beautiful Arabic girl from the poor quarters of Amsterdam East. It actually got a 6 out of a 10 rating. Thelma and Naomi are the couple that actually sparks things up in this movie, and to be honest, just by looking at the review of it, it looks very interesting. To be honest, I haven't watched it yet, but I might just go look at it, because I feel like they have a good chemistry going on just by the pictures and everything that I saw on social media. And then we have to move on to Summer. Set over the course of one swelling summer, this charming drama focuses on Anna, a quiet teen who yearns to escape the confines of her small town, defined by its ever-loving power plant. With the arrival of the alluring linker-clad Lina, Anne finally gets the boots she needs. With an authentic performance, it was released in 2014. It's a super recommended one because the connection between these 2 young girls is extraordinary. Just the way they look at each other, the vibe, the energy, the romance, just the feels of it. It feels like you are in the movie, so if you guys haven't watched it, please go watch it, please go support it. And yes, it's called Summer, but in Dutch it's actually Zomer. So yeah, if you can find Summer, write Zoomer. And then we go into the next one. This one is Antonias Line. It follows after the World War II. Antonia and her daughter Daniela go back to their Dutch hometown where Antonia's late mother has, owned a small farm upon her. There Antonia settles down and, joins a tightly but unusual community. Those around her include guilty friends. It's actually a lot going on. It's a big transformation for her. To be honest, I'm not 100% sure if this one is actually queer. So if you guys have more info on it, please let me know. Hopefully I'm not wrong, but if I am, please correct me. That will mean a lot. And then we have to move on to Donkey Girl. Farosi is a Dutch Arabian girl that works at a small fisher's company. She is a dreamer who doesn't care about boys, especially those boys she works with. The only one she cares for is her loyal donkey. Yes. One day, a mysterious girl arrives. The arrival of this girl triggers that Pharaoh jumps on her donkey to find her luck. It was actually released in 2006, and I just found out about this one when I was doing this list. I haven't watched it yet, but I will definitely go look into it. And if you guys have watched Donkey Girl, please let me know your thoughts on it. It will mean a lot. And then we're gonna move on to Girls Feels Force of Nature. The movie was released in 2022 and you can watch it on Prime Video. It follows the urge of the human spirit who comes face to face with the society pressure that keeps a young woman wants body and desires under wrap in the short stories set among nature. If you have more details, please let me know. I also just found out about this one while doing this list, so I'm very surprised by the Dutch content that's actually out there. There's a lot of ones that I didn't know about, and this one is actually one of those. So if you guys have more details, please let me know if it's actually worth the watch. And then we're gonna move on to A Woman Like Eve. This movie is a classic movie that I just had to include on this list. It was released in 1979. It follows a young mother of two. Eva is sent on holiday to France by her husband to relieve her stress. There she meets a lesbian, Liani, who lives in a community. They connect in a very cute and very unexpected way. The chemistry between the two is just magical, and it also left Eva to experience a new love life that she never thought she would experience. And this one actually got amazing ratings. It actually got a 9 out of 10. So if you guys haven't watched it, I would super recommend you guys to go do so. And then we're gonna move on to Annie Plus, but this time it will be Annie Plus the film. Besides the series, there's also a movie about Annie Plus, and it's available to watch on Netflix. Yes, I feel like I have done a review regarding this one before. In this case, Annie is under pressure to finish her novel and move to Montreal for her relationship. She is in search of what she wants in life. Annie and her girlfriend reaches rock bottom and actually got super complicated in order to keep their relationship together. It's a whole lot going on in this movie, but it's super recommended. If you guys have watched the series, I will definitely recommend watching the movie as well. And it was released in 2021. And then moving on to the last one on this list is My Pieces of Happiness. It actually tells the story of two women who were actually secretly in love for years, and now it's time for them to actually confront their families and tell their families about their feelings for one another and what they have going on. Unfortunately, it's a short film, and according to research, it's only 6 minutes long. It was released in 2016 and you can currently watch it on Vimeo. I wanted it to be a little longer, at least 20 minutes. That would have been perfect, but unfortunately that didn't happen. It's like straight to the point, 6 minutes. They inform the family, they tell how everything happened, and it is what it is. So if you guys know more Dutch, in this case content from the Netherlands, please let me know down below in the comments, because I couldn't find more. But if you guys have more, please drop it down. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Until the next video, and goodbye.